Let's look at hard copy. Usually refers to a print out on paper. So hard copy usually refers to a print out on paper. Hard copy usually refers to a printout on paper, uh, which can be collected from hard drive. From hard drive, the purpose of the hard drive is to store information. So if it is has been stored there, still we can see uh, having already done the component which briefly we need as hard drives. The purpose of the hard drive is to store data, but here we are looking at hard copy. How do you get the hard copy? Hard copies are got from having already designed and already done with your purposes of storing that work, then you print it out after. So when we continue here, this device that allows the computer to permanently retain and store data like the operating system, programs, and information data, these are what we call hard drives. There is no any way you will get a hard copy without having stored it somewhere, because after designing you may have to store it maybe on a flash or a hard disk so that you can take it for purposes of printing and get what we call a print out. A printout of a soft copy is what we call hard copy. So when we continue, the hard drive holds more data than a diskette and access information faster than or retrieves very fast rate on a very fast rate than diskettes. Briefly, storage refers to the capacity of storing things. So servers can store very huge or bulky sums of data compared to hard disk. And when you try to retrieve, for instance, a flash disk may retrieve on a slow pace, though diskettes again they will be very slow. So when we try to look at hard copies and hard drives, briefly they may look to be as if they are the same, but remember, hard copies are these are printouts, then hard drives, these are devices. Now let's look on to menu. Menu, these are list options that may be commanded, or this could be designed by programmers to act as file menu bar command, or to act as lists of items. So when we talk about menu or a menu bar, it means we are going to have things that are in form of list. So when you hear the word menu, it means these are lists or options that one will choose from. Let's look onto the mouse. Beside the keyboard, the mouse is the most commonly used input device. It's like on your phone, you might not be using a mouse, but you're using a touch screen. So touch screens and mouse are often used when it comes to computer systems. It could be in the size of your palm, briefly flat on surface. Mainly they are used on desktop to control the movement of pointer or the on click. Technically, these are mainly for operating on desktop computer, which work hand in hand with the keyboard, as you can see onto our computer system right now. You can use those notes to confidently add on what you know. So